At the turn of the 20th century, society's obsession with beauty collided with a dangerous new promise: the dream of effortless weight loss. Fashion magazines and emerging diet fads promised a slimmer silhouette to match the corsets and flapper dresses of the age, but among the strangest and deadliest of these fads was the tapeworm diet, a practice that asked people to swallow living parasites in pursuit of the perfect figure. The idea was horrifyingly simple. Dieters were sold capsules supposedly containing tapeworm eggs. Once swallowed, the eggs would hatch in the intestine, grow into adult worms, and consume a portion of whatever the host ate. The worm, they claimed, would do the dieting for you. When you reached your desired weight, you could simply take another pill to expel the creature. The origins of the fad are murky. Some historians trace its roots to the late 19th century. The medical interest in parasites was rising, and public understanding of germs and digestion was limited. Tapeworms, especially the Taenia saginata species found in beef, were known to cause significant weight loss in infected individuals. Enterprising marketers took this scientific observation and turned it into a grotesque business opportunity. By the early 1900s, advertisements for sanitized tapeworms appeared in Western Europe and the United States. Posters featured elegant women in ball gowns with the tagline, "Eat, eat, eat, and always stay slim." Some versions were sold through mail order, promising miraculous results without diet or exercise. Of course, there was never anything sanitized about a tapeworm. Infection caused severe malnutrition, nausea, abdominal pain, and in extreme cases, organ failure. The worms could grow up to 30 feet long, feeding on the host's nutrients while laying thousands of eggs that spread through the digestive system. There was no guarantee that expelling them was even possible. Treatments involved dangerous compounds like turpentine, chloroform, or mercury, sometimes deadlier than the worms themselves. Ironically, the fad appealed most to the wealthy, those who could afford imported pills and prided themselves on fashionable thinness. In an era when women's bodies were tightly policed by beauty standards, the tapeworm pill was sold as liberation, a way to eat freely without consequence. It was, in truth, a parasitic reflection of societal pressure itself. The myth of the tapeworm diet grew larger than its reality. While sensational newspapers exaggerated its popularity, some historians believe only a small number of people actually ingested such capsules. Many products likely contained no real worms at all, but rather inert materials or other dubious substances. The horror of the idea, however, captured the public imagination. It appeared in medical journals as a cautionary tale, in pulp fiction as dark humor, and later in tabloids as proof of how far vanity could go. By the 1920s and 1930s, scientific understanding of parasites improved, and public health campaigns began warning against such practices. But the legend endured, reappearing periodically in rumors, to urban legends, and even internet hoaxes claiming that Hollywood stars of the 1920s used tapeworm pills, though most of those stories lack proof. They speak to the persistence of a fantasy, that beauty can be achieved without effort, no matter the risk. Today, the tapeworm diet survives mostly as a symbol, a grotesque example of pseudoscience and body obsession gone wrong. It represents an era when medicine, marketing, and misogyny worked hand in hand to turn fear and vanity into profit. The truth is that the tapeworm diet was never a real cure, only a reflection of a deeper sickness, the belief that the body must be conquered at any cost.